Do you like chicken sandwiches from Chick-Fil-A? Well, if that's the case, then you hate gay people. Not really, but that is what a TikTok creator tried to say, saying that if you eat Chick-Fil-A, you spend your money and give to Chick-Fil-A, or if you spend your money on Harry Potter books and you like Harry Potter, then you are not an ally of the LGBTQ community. Oh, goodness gracious, that's terrible. Watch this video for context.
I can't tell people how to spend their money. They're the ones that works for it, so...
Well, it looks like we're about to be lectured on how to spend our money anyways, but okay.
Oh, they can spend it any way they want. But the minute someone says that they support me and support the trans community, and then go...
I just want it to be known I don't support this creator. They're one of the most annoying people on the planet. If you go watch their videos, you'll see that they are so freaking annoying. So no, I'm not really concerned if you think I support you or not. I actually actively don't support you at all.
Oh, and spend their money on Chick-fil-A and anything Harry Potter, including the new Harry Potter game, and claiming that is their favorite game and the only video game they play all the time. Like, I'm sorry. You don't actually support me and my community because you are literally handing over your money to these companies that are majorly funding all these anti-trans and LGBTQ bills that are hurting me and people in my community. Like, you have no right to say that you support us if you can't listen to us and help fund these bills. Like, sorry, not sorry. You actively choose to not have our backs. And the fact you can't boycott and go without those things, and actively letting these companies who'd rather us be dead use your money instead of the businesses and companies that want to see us alive and thrive? Well, I'm not gonna lie, that just rubs me the wrong way.
Great. First off, how this creator talks is so annoying. I mean, everything she says is... Second of all, spending money on a certain product does not mean that you automatically endorse what that company believes in politically. That is just not the case. Now, I will say that I spend a lot of money on Chick-fil-A, and I like Chick-fil-A because they are a Christian organization. They're closed on Sundays so their workers can go to church. That's what it was originally. And yes, the Chick-fil-A CEO did come out and say that they believe in what the Bible says marriage is, which is between a man and a woman. That's what he said. He said that the Bible says marriage is between a man and a woman, so that's what he's going to believe. They donate to churches, and that's their version of seeing that they're being donated to anti-LGBTQ things because these churches don't say that gay marriage is biblical. So that is Chick-fil-A's big crime. Personally, I don't think it's that much of a crime, and even if you do disagree with what the Bible says about gay marriage, which you're more than entitled to do so, just because you buy Chick-fil-A doesn't mean that all of your money is going directly into funding the genocide of all trans and gay people. You know, unfortunately, you cannot spend money on anything unless you go to some local business that you know the freaking person directly without it going to some type of liberal or conservative thing. For example, this person is filming their videos on an iPhone, so that means that they have spent at least $500 on Apple products. Apple products are directly tied into child labor, and they do a lot of other terrible things, Apple does. I mean, and the list can go on and on. We can talk about Nike, we can talk about, you know, all these different clothing brands that use child labor, all these different clothing brands that actually fund the genocide of gay people and try to kill them, like some of the people in the Middle East and in China, where it is illegal to be a homosexual. We're blessed to be in the United States, where you have the freedom to live as you choose, but you can't do that in some other countries, and some of these people kind of forget that, but that's what the point I'm trying to make is that just because you buy a product, it doesn't mean that you're automatically endorsing every single political and social take that company has. And it doesn't stop with supporting Harry Potter and Chick-fil-A, okay? And to say and to guilt people into thinking that you can't spend money on them or else you're automatically going to be seen as a homophobe and you don't support the trans community is just another way that extremists are trying to control the way you live your life. That is unfortunately what this creator tries to do a lot. They try to shame people into supporting them when, to be honest, this person says a lot of weird things that I don't even think should be supported in the first place. They also mentioned Harry Potter, and a lot of people got mad at them because Harry Potter for a lot of people was their whole childhood. And the point that a lot of gay people make is that it made them feel like they had a place in the world because they were different, and so was Harry Potter, and they related to Harry Potter. But then J.K. Rowling accidentally made a tweet that said that people who menstruate is a weird term and you should just say women instead of people who menstruate, because, you know, women menstruate and men don't. But that was seen as a controversial thing to say, because people say that, well, not only women menstruate, non-binary people can menstruate. So she got a lot of hate for that because she's seen as a TERF or something. I don't even really know what that means, but J.K. Rowling had a series of tweets where she obviously thinks that trans women aren't women. That is the take that J.K. Rowling has. And so they're saying that if you buy the new Harry Potter game or buy Harry Potter stuff, then you are also supporting the J.K. Rowling and the things that she says, which you could go the opposite way. You can say that if I'm buying Harry Potter, then it goes to Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson, who are big trans allies. So I guess it kind of cancels out, right? Because J.K. Rowling's the only person that's part of Harry Potter that has come out with those takes. Meanwhile, everybody else is supporting the trans community. So do you want the money to go to them, or just because of J.K. Rowling saying that thing, do you want us to not spend any money at all? Do you see the double standard that happens when you try to make people not buy something because of what J.K. Rowling says or because of what Chick-Fil-A believes in? You know, we can also make the case that, literally I live in New York City. A lot of my gay friends literally work at Chick-Fil-A, bro. Like, I literally walk into Chick-Fil-A and I see a bunch of lesbians, and I go in and I spend my money in, and I'm like, yeah, girls, go get your checks. But because of the Chick-fil-A CEO, you don't want me to spend money and try to get Chick-fil-A to go out of business and to put all the lesbians out of work? Come on, that's pretty homophobic. See, you just put double standards when you try to control people spending money. So that's why I don't try to tell people how to spend their money like this creator does, and I try to just spend money on products that I actually want, because capitalism, a great thing. Anyways, this creator just put out a video very recently trying to clarify their Harry Potter take, because they literally said in their video that if you buy Harry Potter things, then you are homophobic and you don't support the trans community, and she tried to clarify.
Just to clarify, it's okay if you like Harry Potter and if you're a part of the fandom. I literally never said that it wasn't okay.
You did say it wasn't okay, but okay.
To be a part of the fandom or to like Harry Potter in general. What bothers me and rubs me the wrong way is when people actively give their money and support a transphobic creator.
So you want people to be fans of Harry Potter, but you don't want them to buy the books and you don't want them to watch the movies. Okay.
There's hundreds of queer people out there that make Harry Potter merch. So go buy from their stores and support them and their journeys.
You do realize that those people that are making Harry Potter shirts do have to give their money to the Harry Potter organization, so it still goes to J.K. Rowling, right? If they aren't giving that money, then that's illegal, because Harry Potter's trademarked, okay?
You want to read the books? Dude, that's amazing you want to read. Like, legit, that is amazing you want to read. Go to your local used bookstore. You want to watch the movies? Awesome. Go to your local thrift store and find the movies on DVDs so you can...
So in order to enjoy Harry Potter without being a homophobe, I have to buy a DVD player and go to a thrift store and find the DVDs so I can enjoy Harry Potter instead of just turning it on HBO Max. Wow, who knew being an ally was so exhausting?
You can watch them and keep them and have them forever. Don't stream them and give your money to a transphobe. You want to play the game even though it's anti-Semitic? Fine, become a pirate then. Go to your...
So now we're encouraging piracy. Wow, now being an ally is criminal. Okay.
Sales and buy from people who probably really need the money. Choose to support your communities. When you support and give back to your community's gonna thrive. People that could really use your support and money are gonna be grateful for your business. Not some lady that doesn't know who you exist and is already a billionaire. And before y'all say, but mom, she already makes millions of dollars, so it's not gonna make a difference if I give $10 to stream the movies. Or whatever. Money means power in our world. Your money is powerful. Your money is your power. And I would never choose to use my power and give it to her so she can hurt my people. Like, don't give your power to people who are just gonna go and hurt people. And when people band together, we're more powerful. So yes, she may be a billionaire, but if 50 million people choose not to give their power to her, then that's 50 million people's powers that she's not gonna have access to. Look, you can like what you like, and you can use your money and power any way you want to. But at the end of the day, I personally will always choose not to use my money and power to hurt people. That's just who I am.
Even though you're filming this on an iPhone, and iPhones are notorious for using child labor, and they're produced in China, where, you know, if you're gay, you can die. Yeah, it makes sense. No, 100%. Isn't it exhausting to be wrong all the time?